EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker Tyler Bass has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
Complete to Jake Ferguson. It's a gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. Second and 7. Here's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Cooper going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. A first down throw for Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them...
That one intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Prescott on first down. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run with Dowdle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Dowdle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. On 1st down, it's Allen. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. His drive will start on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First down, Prescott. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He's to the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Man, Mike, I thought he was going to take that one all the way in for a touchdown, but give credit to the defense. Touchdown saving tackle, really good effort. But now they're going to have to buckle down and dig in because they're facing 1st and goal at the 1.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Once again, it's Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Throwing again, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Second down and 3. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 11. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Allen. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Play action. It's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw again, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Amari. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Again, it's Allen to the air. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Slot man in motion left. Allen going to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one, taken in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now Allen on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. Here's 2nd and 6. A design run here for Allen. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
There's that man again. Another catch. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Second and a yard. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. First down and more to the 45. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Prescott on 1st down. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's to Ferguson once again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Allen to throw. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Slot man in motion right. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Throwing again. It's Allen. That one knocked away and incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas.
First and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over first and 10. After
On play action, Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Allen to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Third and 2. Now Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And the Cowboy first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
They'll throw again. Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To the air again, Prescott. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. They rolled the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Second and 7. A run with Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Slot man in motion left. Allen on third down. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's taken down up past the 35.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that third down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. Second and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
On third down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A carry for Cook. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They bring their tight end right. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's a handoff to Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So it's a win here for the Bills. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.